Hi, welcome to another episode of Youth Board Asks. I'm Amber from the Supercell Youth Board. In this episode, we're dealing with bullying and negativity online. With me today, I have
Judo Sloth. First of all, thanks for having me. I'm a Clash of Clans based YouTuber who focuses on strategy to help the community improve their game.
Hi, I am Nighthawk1973. I am a player for Heyday and I am very lucky to be here. I'm for the Netherlands, the Dutch community, and it's a quiet game and I like to play it.
What would you say your favourite part of gaming is?
The favorite part of gaming, I choose Heyday because it is relaxing me. But there's also some strategy. That's why I like to do the videos and give them tips and handouts to play the game more easily and with less stress.
For myself, I'd probably say the community itself and the friends that I've made. I personally used to use it during my master's degree as a bit of downtime, just to play the game and have a bit of fun, but ultimately the friends that I've made through the game would be the best thing for me.
Both of you make gaming content on YouTube. Have you ever received any negative comments on your footage?
No, of course
All
not.
the time. No, yeah, absolutely all the time, from the way you look, to the way I talk, to just straight up hateful comments for no reason.
It's what happens if you are a YouTuber.
So how would you deal with those comments?
I think people have different coping strategies. There's no thought behind the comments. If someone has a negative, constructive comment, I welcome that on my channel because you're not going to do everything correct, and that is going to help you to improve. So I think that's a good thing. But when it's straight up hateful comments, I personally don't get involved with it.
Sometimes you can do make a remark or a comment about a really bad comment because somebody said get a life, and I can say nothing about it. But you can also make a funny state that in Heyday there is no life, so I don't have to search for a life. But if you have another game, then there is a life, so you need to protect that life in the game. And I explained that as a comment, and many thought from okay, that is not what he meant it to be, but I make a funny remark to that.
Nighthawk, as an openly gay YouTuber, did you ever have any fear about coming out online?
Now, it is funny, but I make the videos as I am. So it's not a topic. The LGBT is not a topic in my videos, and gay is not a topic in my videos. I play Heyday. And if I play Heyday, I make fun. And the fun is around the characters in the game, and I make jokes, and sometimes I tell things that happened in my private life before, because I'm a little older than the average YouTuber. I don't hide it, but I don't express myself as a gay person.
What advice would you give to a young person thinking of creating a YouTube channel?
It would be really focusing on the positive comments that come through your channel, because you're bound to get more positive comments. If you're a positive person and you're trying to help people through your videos, you're going to have a more positive community. And if you're a positive person in yourself, then you'll attract that as well. So I think it's not letting the negativity shadow you, and YouTube has systems in place that you can report that, you can block them users. Just be a positive person in yourself. Don't try and fight back or anything like that, because that's just not going to help the situation.
What anti-bullying resources are you aware of on your platforms like Supercell Games or YouTube?
Yeah, I know that in the Supercell games there are different methods where you can report a player, and I would encourage people to do that if they are receiving any form of bullying from that. And also within YouTube, that has inbuilt security measures as well, where, like I said, you can just hide that user from the channel, you can block them, you can do a number of different things, you can report them as well, so that YouTube can look at removing their account.
Yeah, it's the same. Remove the comments so it's not escalating, and it keeps the channel fair and funny, and that's all what we want. We make content for the people that wants to see it, and they learn from it. And if you don't like it, go to another video or other game, but don't harass the people that are making it, because you don't know them. So it's
I think that's a really good point, because when you are making content to help people, generally you have a positive community. It's only the odd person that wants to get a kick out of having a negative comment.
You need to ask the base for that person, so you can attack the base.
That's Superstar should add that.
Yeah,
We can attack them in game.
in game.
How do you decide what personal info to give out to your subscribers and what to keep private?
Anyone can watch your videos on YouTube, so I think for anyone that's starting out or perhaps has a YouTube channel, just having that in the back of your mind as well, that you don't necessarily know who's going to end up watching the video, and if someone in the street asks you for your address and your date of birth, and you wouldn't necessarily give them information, so it's a similar thing. I think I would just be very cautious about what information you are sharing.
But that's a difficult question, how personal I am. I do give some not personal details in the video, but sometimes I'm asked to, there was a letter coming in, and there was a mother of a daughter that is watching my videos, and she asked my address because she wants to send me some gifts, and I said okay, I give it her because it was the mother and she was really nice, and I gave the address and I got something really nice that she made for me, and I showed it in the videos. Many times I will say I do it because I'm open and I'm not so afraid of things, but yeah, Judo Sloth brings me some thoughts that I need to reconsider, because not everybody is nice. So,
what would you personally do if you saw a friend being bullied online?
I think, like I said earlier, I would not fight fire with fire, so to speak. The last thing I would do is, say hurtful or negative things to the person that's made that comment, but instead I would speak up and come at that in more of a positive response. A lot of the time, this is what these people on the internet are actually doing this for. They're just wanting to have, a bit of fun and excitement as they see it, and a bit of a laugh, and that would basically be my advice.
What would you say is the most rewarding part of being a YouTuber?
now, for me, it is funny, but many comments about, oh, you're not 20, you're an older YouTuber, and I like to see an older YouTuber, so okay, defines old, but I think that is funny. And what I like is that if they comment about the video and they get the tips and they get the awards and they can play the game with less stress and that sort of thing, that gives me a reward, because I want to give them ideas how to play the game, and I make some funny stuff and I make jokes, and if they like that, for me, that is the reward I want. So
you would say making a YouTube channel and gaming has had a quite positive impact on your life?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, I'm a strong believer in doing what you enjoy, and if for whatever reason I woke up and didn't enjoy YouTube, I would not do it. And yeah, I've had nothing but positive experiences from it.
But it's also a reward that you are doing something nice for them, and they like to see it, and then it's really happy to receive the positive things.
Thank you so much for being here and answering my questions. Tune in again for the next episode of Youth Board Asks, and remember,
stay safe and play fair.